What if I told you that your $1 million EDR solution can be completely disabled using a legitimate Windows feature that's been sitting on every Windows machine since 2009? No exploits, no malware, no 0 days. Just pure Windows native functionality. And the scary part, most organizations have no idea that this is even possible. But here's the good news. I have created a detection query that catches this attack with 100% confidence and zero false positives, tested on real attack telemetry. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how attackers are weaponizing AppLocker to ghost your Defender for Endpoint and give you the protection-ready query that stops them. Let's dive in. So picture this. You are a security admin. Your organization invested heavily in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. It's monitoring every machine, detecting threats, blocking malware. You feel secure, right? But then an attacker gains local admin access, maybe through a phishing campaign, maybe a stolen credential. They don't panic. They don't rush. They simply run one executable. No warnings, no alerts, just silence. They reboot the machine and suddenly your EDR is gone. msns.exe is blocked. msmpeng.exe can't start. Your telemetry stream is dead. Your behavioral detections are offline. And here's the kicker. They used AppLocker, a feature you probably enabled for security. The irony is almost poetic, isn't it? This technique, GhostLocker, was publicly disclosed in December 2025. It's not a vulnerability, it's a feature being weaponized, and it's devastatingly effective. Alright, let's get technical. What is AppLocker and why is this even possible? AppLocker was introduced in Windows 7 as an application whitelisting solution. Think of it as a bouncer for your executables. You define rules, these apps can run, these apps cannot. It's actually a pretty solid security feature when used correctly. Here's the architecture. You have AppID SVC, the application identity service, running in user mode. Below that, appid.sys, a kernel driver intercepting every process creation attempt. When Windows tries to launch a process, appid.sys checks the policy. If there is a deny rule, that process never starts. Simple, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. AppLocker supports deny rules. You can explicitly block specific executables. The rule format is simple. A wildcard path like */msns.exe means block this executable no matter where it's located. But here's the critical part. These deny rules can target SID S110. That's the everyone's security identifier, which means the rule applies to all users including system. And guess who runs your EDR processes? It's system. So an attacker with admin rights creates AppLocker deny rules for every Defender process. msns.exe, msmpeng.exe, nissrv.exe, etc. They push the policy, reboot the machine, and boom, the kernel driver enforces the deny rules at boot time. Defender processes never start. No crashes, no errors, they are just blocked. The genius part, this is completely legitimate Windows behavior. No memory corruption, no driver exploits, no privilege escalation, just pure policy configuration. Okay, enough theory. Let me show you this in action. I'm on a clean Windows 11 machine with Microsoft Defender for Endpoint fully operational. You can see all the Defender processes running right here in Task Manager. The MD portal shows this device is healthy. Everything looks good. Now, I'm going to run GhostLocker. This is a proof of concept tool that automates the AppLocker policy creation. Watch what happens. I run the executable as administrator. UAC prompt appears, completely normal for admin tools. I approve it and look at this. The tool is creating AppLocker deny rules for all Defender processes. You can see them appearing in the local security policy. No warnings from Defender, no alerts. This is all happening silently. The tool completes. Now here's the critical part. I need to reboot for the policy to take effect. Remember, the kernel driver loads these policies at boot time. So let me reboot. And we are back. Let me check Task Manager. Look at that. Where are the Defender processes? Gone. Not crashed, just never started. Let me try to manually start the send service from System Informer. It says this program is blocked by group policy. When I open Windows Security, it shows me a black screen. And the MD portal will show this machine go unhealthy in a few minutes when it stops receiving the telemetry. But here's the scary part. To a casual user, everything looks normal. The system boots fine, applications work, no obvious signs of compromise. Your EDR is just ghosted. Now, if you're a security professional watching this and feeling a bit panicked, don't worry. This is detectable. And I'm about to give you that exact query that catches it. Query 7. This is the game changer, and it's not theoretical. I tested this against real GhostLocker telemetry, and it caught the attack with 100% confidence and 0 false positives. Here's how it works. It detects the full attack chain in 4 correlation steps. Step 1. Find PowerShell with suspicious command line flags. We are talking about flags such as no profile, execution policy bypass, and encoded command all together. That specific combination is extremely rare in legitimate scenarios. Step 2. Filter for unsigned parent processes. GhostLocker is not signed. Most malwares are not signed. So we check the parent's signature status. If it's not valid, then it's a red flag. Step 3. Look for child processes spawned by that PowerShell from step 1. Specifically gpupdate.exe and conhost.exe. GhostLocker creates these to apply and enforce the policy. Step 4. Correlate everything within a 5-minute window. The entire attack chain happens fast. We capture it all. Deploy this as a custom detection rule in MDE with critical severity and automatic device isolation. When it fires, the device gets isolated immediately. No human intervention is needed. This way you stop the attack before the reboot. Now I have 7 additional queries for layered defense. Query 1 detects any unsigned executable spawning encoded PowerShell. Query 6 does meta-attack behavioral correlation, plus hunting queries to find similar patterns across your entire environment. So there you have it. GhostLocker exposed, a weaponized Windows feature caught with validated detection. KQL Query 7 is production ready and available right now. All 8 detection queries, plus 3 hunting and 3 incident response queries are bundled in a complete KQL file on my GitHub. It's ready for you to deploy, and you will find the link in the description of this video. If you want more proven detection techniques, subscribe to Cyberscroll. Hit that like button if this video helped you strengthen your environment. Drop a comment with your deployment results, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay sharp and stay secure. Thank you.